The world is under control by lizard people. People that are very snaky. People that are willing to hurt others, torture you, just to optimize profit. These people are not very subtle. These people are everywhere. Every time you turn on the TV, you see their face. Every time you pick up your phone, most likely one of them is talking on a podcast. All of these people are in coordination with one another to keep you down so that you don't rebel against the system. And the worst thing about it, the worst thing about being awakened and being aware of this shit is that nobody around you is really aware of it. Because if everybody woke up and everybody knew what was going on, nobody would tolerate this BS for another day. And the entire system would collapse overnight. But the fact that it doesn't only tells you one thing. And it's the fact that nobody wants to wake up. Nobody wants to put in the hard work of taking down the evil elite. Nobody wants to. Everybody would rather sit around all day, doom scroll, eat dirty foods, eat bad foods. I almost said the word, which if you didn't know, I don't even know if I can say this word on YouTube. GOY, slop, is like you could get, it's apparently anti-Semitic now, so you could get banned for saying that. Just to give you guys a head up, that's literally how much they have their hands right up our asses, so to say. They control every metric of your life. And I'm not even talking about those people. I'm talking about the corruption, the spiritual warfare, the very people that take every ounce of your paycheck, the same people that you're living in their houses that are made by them, the same people that they make your phone that you have right in your hand, the same people that want to control everything you think. By 2028, video games will no longer be physical. They'll be digital. You'll no longer even own that. Your Xbox or PlayStation will literally just be a subscription service. You'll just own the piece of shitty plastic. At the end of the day, there's not much that we can do. For years, I've always agreed with innovation. I believe we should have ditched CDs and discs back in like 2010. But to do this is genuinely, it's theft. You're wasting your money whenever you buy or play a video game. Oh shit. They were getting mad at people. Well, what am I talking about? Oh, I can't talk. They were getting mad. The people that own Xbox, PlayStations, because movies that were not licensed were being removed. Movies that they already paid for. So what does that tell you about what the system is going to be like in a couple of years? It tells you everything you need to know. We're done for. I don't want to fearmonger you, but I want to prepare all of you watching this for what is coming. You can doubt it all you want. You can say I'm full of it. But then again, go outside. Go touch some grass. Don't be doom scrolling all day and listening to people like me. Genuinely. Everything is optimized to scare people. Everything is fear-mongering. I was thinking the other day about how everybody nowadays feels like the world is ending. But genuinely, every generation before us probably felt the same way. If you really think about it, you think the people in World War I or II, you think those people didn't think that the world was ending, but it never did. Just because we lived through some little virus in 2020, the world didn't end. A lot changed, but the world didn't end. Now we can argue that we don't know what's happening. Anything could happen. Yeah, that's very true. We don't know where we'll be in the next 50 to 30 years. They're already saying that we're going to run out of water. And even where I live in Colorado, they're doing water restrictions and they're charging people $500 fines if you're watering your grass on a certain day of the week. Things will just keep getting worse and worse and worse. And I genuinely think that it'll just get to the point where we can't sustain it anymore. What I said a few minutes ago, that every generation before us probably felt like the world was ending, it's because it was done on a way smaller scale. Humans are getting to the point where nothing will ever be the same ever again. They didn't have AI 300 years ago. Which is funny because 300 years ago, those were the earliest reports of climate change, believe it or not. During the Victorian times, they were talking about climate change. So that genuinely tells you a lot about what's going on now. Them telling us that all the ice caps are melting, we should be so scared of what's going to happen in 50 years. Hate to break it to you, the world will most likely still be here in 50 years. Now, I'm not saying that global warming doesn't exist. I'm saying fear-mongering is real. Everything is getting worse. We're going to run out of oil whether we like it or not. We're going to run out of clean water whether we like it or not. The data centers are going to suck us dry. Literally. But it's just, when you really think about it, there's not much you can do except take care of yourself. If stuff bad does go down, if we do see things get way worse, price inflation, all of that, stuff has gotten worse. If your parents were alive in the 1980s and 90s, they've seen prices go up. They're probably struggling with it right now. But all we can do is just focus on our mental. Focus on being happy. Focus on being at peace with yourself. Because nobody else is going to make sure you're happy. Nobody else is going to wake up for you tomorrow. Do what makes you happy. Don't listen to all those influencers that are trying to destroy your life, that are trying to keep you down. Just do what makes you happy. That is the ultimate goal. Do what's good for you. And don't do what's not good for you. Everything is changing. Whether we like it or not, everything will change. Everything will always change. And all we can do is smile through it. Whether you believe that's cope, whatever. Everything is cope. Go outside, whether it's in the middle of the day or at 3 in the morning. Go touch some grass. Go get some CO2. Stop sitting in an office. Stop sitting in your house with that fluorescent lighting. Stop drinking artificial drinks. Stop eating artificial foods. And just try to be in the moment. Whether it's 3 o'clock at night, 12 in the afternoon. Look at that. That's the moon. It looks like a giant street light from your guys' end, but yeah, that's the moon. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy. Thank you for watching this video. Bye.